Well, in a new season, there are some players, Richard, that hit the ground running. And there are others, as you well know, that take a while to get...
Substitution on the court. Shooting for Boston.
Don't get too big for your britches.
Wendell
This
Carter.
ain't over.
Hole comes in for Banchero. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Wagner. And Anthony subbed in for Fultz. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Mike Muscala is checked in for Williams. Molinari comes in for Al Horford. MP's checked in for Brown. And Smart subbed in for Brogdon. On the floor for Boston, Gallinari is out there with Muscala. Then it's MP. Then there's Smart, and it's Tatum in at the small forward. Feeds it to Gallinari. Outside Tatum.
2 minutes.
The Celtics working the ball around now. 6 to shoot, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3 seconds. Williams is checked in for the Celtics.
Celtics substitution. Grant Williams.
The Magic trail by 11. Suggs with the ball. Basket good.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Gallinari finds MP. Back to Gallinari. From past the arc. Hits the three-point bomb.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
And it's Orlando's ball. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
And the more you see each other, the more contentious it gets. No bad blood between these teams right now, but that can change over the course of the season.
And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key put. The Magic decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
In the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Fultz is out there with Cole Anthony. And it's Wagner in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic, down by 12. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline.
Interviews, teams would ask you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Now, here's Banchero, covered by MP. Always going up for the alley-oop here, and finished off by Banchero.
Nice work by Banchero, making himself available for the alley-oop pass. He's developing great court awareness.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Magic trail by 7. 1:31 left in the second quarter. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Tatum.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Brown kicks to MP. Tatum passes to MP, trying to end the drought. And it's Brown that time on the assist by MP. Brown's got 7 points for the quarter. Anthony left side. To the middle. And then Carter with the jam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Pass to Tatum. To the inside. It's stolen by Banchero. Tatum against Fultz. Down low. And finished off by Banchero.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down.
MP outside. He's looking for Horford and finds him. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're moving on.
Kind of took the night.
So it's Boston going into the break.
Your Masters, 31. The Celtics, 41.
Well, don't get me started with their perimeter D. They're standing around flat-footed, not closing down on shooters quickly enough. The result is way too many open threes, and at halftime, the deficit, that couldn't be avoided.
And now we can turn our attention forward. Let's take a look at what lies ahead on the schedule.
And that game against...
And that's a halftime wrap.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
You just love the patience.
He's checked in for Jaylen Brown. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Enjoy it now. That lead's going to be going away fast.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Fultz against Brogdon. On the wing, MP. Williams dishes to MP. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. MP's got his first points of the game. On draft night, many people wondered where MP might land. But Greg, you think he was worthy of that 18th pick?
Well, I was a little surprised to see him go in the first round. But clearly his team believed in him. And the leadership and intangibles he brings are really hard to ignore.
On the court for the Celtics. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. MP is out there with Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Williams at the center position. Suggs kicks to Wagner. Kept alive Orlando. Suggs passes to Carter. And finished off by Wagner.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket.
Greg, we know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter.
What? Come on, Brad. That's a soft foul.
Injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the
Taking 2 shots.
Since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
At the elbow, Fultz pass to Wagner. Isaac kicks to Anthony. Isaac with a screen for Anthony. Clock at 6. From outside, off the mark. Celtics leading by 11. Here's MP. Rebounded by Anthony. Anthony's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The pass to Fultz. Out to Anthony. The 3. Not going to go that time. Now Boston takes it the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And finished off by Fultz.
Yeah, you got to be aware of that overall athleticism of Fultz. Awesome at getting inside and finishing with power.
Smart passes to Williams. Took the opportunity when he saw it. And it's 7 points for Williams.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his third one. Boston making a switch.
Substitution on the court. Shooting for Boston, Jason Tatum. Shooting 1.
For Smart. And Brogdon subbed in for Derek White. We've got Banchero. Hole is out there with Wagner. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Anthony in the point. That's who's out there for Orlando. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
And he's got a quiet confidence about him, doesn't he, guys? I mean, he's thinking about shooting the ball as the pass is coming.
They get it back. Tries again. And Williams with the layup.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
And a miss there on the triple.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Boston.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jaylen Brown.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Valentine's checked in for Orlando. And a change for the Celtics. Gallinari's checked in. 40 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Brogdon finds MP. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And it's the Magic with the ball. Passes it to Bull. Elbow shot is on the way. Here's Wagner. Up and in on the layup.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
MP outside. From deep. And the three ball is good.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's score, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one.
Folks, we'd like to thank you for coming out and supporting your team. Please drive home safely, and we hope to see you again